It's that shit talk.
What's up, world? It's your partner, man. Big Nor. Hey, man. Today I'm back at y'all with another one, man. If y'all read this caption on the screen, man, you see it. Maurice Papa Joe Williams, man. Shouts out, matter of fact, free Papa Joe, man. If y'all don't know me, man, y'all know I'm from Dayton, Ohio. But my other home is Columbus, Ohio. Shouts out to my short north niggas, man. Shouts out to all my niggas from out south. Shouts out to my niggas from the east. Shouts out to all my Brittany Hills niggas, man. My Cleveland Ave niggas, man. All that, man. I don't know nobody from the west, though. But the west side, they be out there. You know, they get money on the west. Shouts out to the west side of Columbus, man. But listen, bro. This one deep. And shouts out to my nigga, man. Mob Ties TV. Mob Ties TV, man. Y'all check out Mob Ties TV for this full video, man. This is just a reaction. I'm just highlighting, you know, everything, the fire parts he said about this. You hear me? But let's get into it.
Columbus, Ohio. It's your boy Gucci. I'm gonna tell it to you, like, straight up, like, you can research this on Gucci or whatever. Like, I ain't never shit this on nobody. There ain't a lot of people to come to me with that in my whole life since I was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Even when I forget a lot of those sometimes say, I have never shit this on nobody. I've never wrote a statement on one, and I never will. That's how I feel. Cause I'm a true G. I never snitch on a nigga. Well,
shouts out to Gucci, man. Gucci Man free. This one, Gucci Man was kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? Kind of poor. Yeah, see, I see where it's getting to. Gucci he met Papa Joe and tagged along. Papa Joe had the bag in. You get what I'm saying? Gucci over there trying to look sincere than a motherfucker. I ain't never tell. But listen, bruh. We about to get into it, but this just a little Gucci saying he'll never tell. Let's get into it.
we won't do that. For real. This East Atlanta Zone City. Niggas I fuck with my crew, we don't do that. We don't snitch on niggas. We stand down for ourselves. Like, if I gotta go, I'm gonna go. I done went before. I don't want to snitch on a nigga to save nobody's life. Not even my own. I die. If I snitch on a nigga. That's on my mama.
In this day and age, when a new rapper or celebrity seems to be identified as a snitch almost every other day, Gucci Mane has managed to maintain a solid reputation. From beating a murder charge to earning platinum records, he's consistently appeared on different platforms to denounce snitching. But there's one city in the Midwest that doesn't believe the Trap God's reputation is quite so reputable. And this is absolutely something I don't expect y'all to take my word for. So here's Leonard McGaskin.
What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Leonard McGaskin, man. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Today, it's a song say, finesse guy, him and Gucci Man is, you know what I'm saying, nobody. Something like that. But Finesse said that he would never hang with a snitch at all. But do you not know this is facts, y'all? In Columbus, Ohio, and if y'all can back me up, Gucci Man snitched on Papa Joe. And it's facts. The man got it in his book. So Finesse, you gotta be careful what you rapping about, man, because the person you were just rapping with, he's real talented and all that. Yes, and he's a smart, true hustler. But guess what? You say you don't rap and hang out with snitches, and guess what? He won. Just like T.I. He ain't have...
Y'all hear this, man? I don't know this guy, but he said Finesse 2 times. Made a song with Gucci Man talking about he don't fuck with snitches. But he's saying Gucci Man snitch. That's wild. Hey, and I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know, I'm from Ohio. Like I told you, Columbus my second home. And this is the type of news I've been heard, but I ain't the guy that put it out there if I don't see no paperwork. You get what I'm saying? I mind my business, but when I see the paperwork, that's a whole different thing. I'ma still mind my business. I'ma just know. But hold on, man. Listen to this.
You never heard of T.I., but guess what? T.I. red, you know what I'm saying? The snitch. It don't matter what they say in the day. You snitch, just regardless. So guess what? Finesse, you need to check Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying? You said.
Now listen, y'all. He's referring to when T.I. came to Cincinnati and T.I.'s best friend got killed. They saying T.I. took the stand and all that. Well, T.I. did take the stand, and then he did Crime Stoppers after that. So don't get on here talking about who snitching and who ain't. T.I. is really, he told. Yeah. Well, I guess he a civilian now, so that don't count. Nah, just fuck with y'all. Hold on, let's get to it.
Okay, so I understand that was a lot to process. So before I get into the drug kingpin, whose city believes that Guap ratted on him, and how all of this came about,
have to pool our resources in order to be successful.
ABC6 investigators recently sat down with some of the key federal, state, and local players that make up the Columbus Bulk Cash Smuggling Task Force. The unit is run by Homeland Security Investigations. Its mission? Simple.
We go after the money. The objective is to follow the money in these investigations and take that element out of the criminal organization. The money is the lifeblood of every criminal organization.
Thanks to this unit, some of those organizations are hemorrhaging green. Since February of 2012, when the unit started, it's confiscated nearly $6 million in cold cash. Money put right back into this program to fight crime here in Ohio. Following the...
Hey, let me tell y'all something about Columbus, Ohio that's different from every other city in Ohio. They got money. So for instance, I'm in Dayton, Ohio. Dayton don't have the resources like Columbus got. So while they talking about they hitting people taking their money, man, them people don't sleep out there, man. Their enforcements do not sleep. They get the money, reinvest it, and they balling. So they could do man, it's just I understand what they saying, bro. Like, don't nobody else got that kind of budget for their law enforcement. So crime a little bit more contained in Columbus than it would be anywhere else, like Cleveland, Cleveland, Dayton, shit like that. Well, let's get to it.
Money trail, though, is challenging work.
These criminal organizations use all different types of methods, whether it's a vehicle, trains, airplanes, so all different modes of transportation.
Recently, this thick stack of $100 bills was found stuffed inside this car seat.
It was always surprising to me at the number of ways that they try to conceal things inside the vehicle. Fortunately, in Columbus, we're very adept at that. So we're very aggressive. We know what to look for, and I think we're putting a huge dent in it.
And not just cartel cash either. To date, the task force has also seized 49 kilos of cocaine, 20 kilos of heroin, more than 1,000 pounds of marijuana, and other drugs, including meth. On top of that, more than 100 guns have been taken off the streets.
If you have the ability to take the profits from these organizations,
year of 2008, that legend was on full display for his 33rd birthday party, where Papa Joe would reserve Club Ice downtown Columbus to bring in his birthday with two of the big names in music at that time, Diplomat members Jim Jones and Joel Santana, packing the club with more than 800 people. About the event, Columbus Monthly would write, "It wasn't about the money. It was about image, control, and legacy." And according to prosecutors at his trial, he wasn't just throwing a party. He was reinforcing his status as the biggest kingpin that the city of Columbus had ever seen. But it wasn't always that way. And if you rewind just a few years, the seeds of his empire were still taking root in the shadows. According to law enforcement, Papa Joe would begin building his organization in the early 2000s, allegedly linking up with several local drug traffickers, Kenyatta Rabbit Powell and Antonio Ashbula Carlton.
Shouts out to Dipset. If y'all looked at $1 million worth of game with Cameron's interview when he was talking about he came to Ohio, yeah, this around that time, man. This around that time. Them niggas had the fire purple, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I remember it like it was yesterday, and it was floating around. And that purple was the kind that put you down, like you was smoking and you going to sleep, man. Yeah, what's that? That indica, man. Yeah, but anyway, let's get back to it.
Authorities would say that Papa Joe would later shift his supply chain to Atlanta using cars with hidden compartments. And they would allege though he would eventually move south to Atlanta in pursuance of a music career, investigators would claim that he never lost control over Columbus, calling the shots all the way from the A, setting prices, directing drops, and assigning roles, like the one he would give Little Daryl, where he would pay him hundreds of dollars to drive drug runs and unload bricks. Then, in 2007, when the cocaine market would dry up in Columbus, Papa Joe would adjust, according to a federal prosecutor, and based on statements made from a subordinate, he would respond to the drought by adding high-grade marijuana, known as Kush, into his inventory, with authorities claiming that pivot to be a calculated business move to help keep his enterprise running, while others were folding up in the city. And according...
Hey, one thing for sure, that gas, that thunder, that's gonna roll. Hey, Papa Joe was right, man. Papa Joe know that gas gonna roll. Hold it. Ooh, and you correct, man, he was killing them. Hold up.
To the government, the organization will function like a tight-run corporation with members using code names like Tidy Bowl, Hindu, Messi, and Juice, speaking in coded conversations to conceal the enterprise, just like we've seen with other organizations where drug quantities would be described as t-shirts, onions, or piggities, and dollar amounts will be swapped using athlete jersey numbers. And by 2009, Papa Joe's name was ringing in the streets in Columbus. But what would finally bring the organization down wasn't talk going on the streets. It would be what investigators caught on tape, a wiretap on a guy by the name of Kevin Cook, who was allegedly one of Papa Joe's most trusted associates, leading to more than 24,000 recorded phone calls, with 1,900 of those calls being deemed crucial to Papa Joe's case. At trial, prosecutors would call him the very essence of a CEO, overseeing the operation while remaining hands-off, with his attorneys arguing that he was being scapegoated by desperate men looking to shave years off of their imminent prison sentences. His story is the stuff of legend, and not too long after the case was closed, whispers on the streets and online would spark a small controversy, with many residents of Columbus, Ohio, believing that a famous rapper had quietly played a role in the downfall of Papa Joe's empire. Now, the speculation would intensify in the year of 2010 when hip-hop website, All Hip Hop, will publish a blog post titled, "A Gang Accuses a Rapper of Snitching." Now, the post would include a message allegedly submitted by someone from the streets with the rapper's name redacted, replaced by 5 capital X's. Now, the anonymous tip would read verbatim, "Blank is a motherfucking snitch, cuz this nigga Blank snitched on the whole Brittany Hills posse in Columbus, Ohio, and got niggas locked."
Man, y'all can read that, man. That's just somebody talking about he a snitch. Somebody mad. But where the paperwork at? Hold on. Where the paperwork at?
Up to get out of jail. He was supposed to get a year, but what happened? The nigga got out early. Niggas talking about T.I. This nigga's the real snitch. Got my nigga Papa Joe locked up from Columbus. Blank is a bitch, cuz Gucci Mane was arrested for a probation violation after completing only 25 of 600 required community service hours stemming from a 2005 aggravated assault case. Now,
he did 25 out of 600 hours. Gucci did three full-time shifts, man. But if you listen to this guy, man, he says 6 months. So that means you a piece of shit, bruh. 6 months. If Gucci did that for 6 months, man, that means you didn't give a fuck about Papa Joe. You knew Papa Joe was jumping, bro. You gave Papa Joe up over 6 months. Man, we gotta make it make sense, man. Come on.
be sentenced to a year in the Fulton County Jail, but will be released after serving just 6 months. Now, the timing of his early release will coincide closely with the indictment of Papa Joe and the Brittany Hills posse, most likely being the main cause of the speculation and the allegations that will follow, with the core of the allegation being simple. Gucci Mane cooperated with law enforcement in exchange for early release, and in doing so, he would help take Papa Joe down and the others connected to the Columbus drug operation. But,
man, do you hear this, man? Can't make this up. Can't make this up, man.
even after all of these years, there's no viable documentation that has ever been produced to substantiate this claim, even in this day and age when it happens almost every other day. Now, the all hip-hop editor would distance himself from the accusation, writing, "I must admit, I don't know what this is referring to, but I will say this. The rapper they are accusing of snitching is presently in jail, and at that time, that specific detail would align with Gucci Mane's incarceration. Now, in the eyes of Columbus, probably especially in the Brittany Hills neighborhood, it seems like those specific coincidences were too much for them to ignore. In his early release, the redacted name and the courtroom references might have felt like a little bit more than speculation. Now, for my people in the CO, I definitely need y'all to tap in and let me know, is this talk still going around in the town? And is this something that y'all was hearing about in the city when this was going on? Now, y'all hit that red bell and
Hey, salute to Mob Ties TV, man. Listen, like I said earlier, yes, the speculation was going around, and a lot of people think Gucci Mane told, bro. And at the end of the day, we didn't see no paperwork, but this is hella fishy. And I'm going to tell y'all some more shit, though. Man, I damn near heard Gucci ran off with some work. You get what I'm saying? You know how Gucci be rapping about, damn, why you sell that boy that shit? That ain't really it. It didn't come back shit. Man, this one Gucci was broke, bro. So Gucci was liable to get cool with you if he knew you had a bag in, and yeah. Hey, I don't knock him though. We all done hit a lick or two back in the G. You get what he was rapping about it though. Yeah, Gucci was gonna stain you, get you, you know what I mean? So, man, you can't put it past him, man. But look, y'all get in the comment section, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if y'all, what y'all think, man, after all this little research and this documentary from Mob Ties. Does it sound like a fluke? Or does it sound like nigga Gucci Man might have told? I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just delivering the content and the entertainment. It's your partner, man. Let me know what's up, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on a rebound.
Yeah. It's that shit talk. Ryan, what up? It's tight as hell, I'm just trying to make a way. It's